Okay, we're back again. It's no business like show business. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, tell us about it.
Well, the clip, I think, you can see how I'm not getting what I expected from this little visit, for sure, and I'm trying to leave.
Right,
and everything's
right.
kind of turned on its head when the appearance of his father, who I think we're going to go visit in New Mexico when he shows up. And
We think
Who's the wacko?
We think, well, they're all wackos.
Oh,
I don't know that there's any non-wackos in this particular.
We're supposed to be the normal characters.
Wacko, that's an O in the end. It's not
I don't know.
Italian,
I don't know if
is it?
that's
No.
true. Oh well, yeah, as
Wacko.
long as it has an O
It's
at the
Italian?
end.
Is that
Yeah,
really Italian?
anything that ends in an I or an O, I think automatically.
Oh, yeah? Give my regards to Broadway.
I just visualize like Mario saying that, which shows where my head's at.
All right, how about
But
that?
yeah,
Go ahead.
but, I mean, in the clip, I mean, you're seeing that the expectations just fall, and Eric's reaction, Vince's visceral reaction to seeing his father show up in the old farm.
Right. So we think my father's in New Mexico, and he's appeared, and he doesn't seem to recognize me. And
It's a little stonado.
yeah, and
That
he
means donut spelled backwards. Go ahead.
yeah, and he has this big bundle of carrots in his hand.
Carrots.
Carrots. So
And corn.
and earlier there's a whole thing with corn, of him bringing in this corn from outside, and the family saying that nothing has been growing out there for years. So the
Oh.
fact that he's bringing in this corn is very strange. It'd be strange anyway, but it's even more strange because it's physically impossible.
That's Chuck Beischel. He's playing Tilden, who is Vince's father.
Right.
Oh, you mean, in other words, the corn and the carrots grow without water or something? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
apparently. As far as your, I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but what you discover early on in the play is that there seems to be some sort of surreal things happening in the farm, which we thought at this point was dead, which was decrepit.
Oh, because I was going to say, if the carrots, what else? The carrots and what else?
Corn, a whole
corn.
salad, as GIna
Yeah,
said.
well, you know, St. Joseph
whole
Day,
salad.
St. Joseph Day with the fava bean. You know, the fava bean was it's a lucky bean over at
Right,
St.
it's the same
Joseph.
thing. It's like it's a sacred
the
food.
drought, and no other vegetables would grow without water, but the fava bean did. So that everybody ate it, and they lived. Now this is the lucky bean. So as long as you carry a fava bean, you'll never be hungry and you'll never be broke. So I put them in my pocket.
I think one of the things that we
So
have,
I can't put a carrot and what's his name in my pocket.
I don't
No,
know if
no.
carrots are as nourishing, and I think that's one of the, as a fava bean, but the nourishment is a prevailing theme in the play.
Yeah.
And
okay.
And also that this is maybe a sign of life when you didn't think that was possible. And the other actor in the clip is Dave
All right, now
Fiebert.
tell us about the other people in the act.
Right. So Dave Fiebert
Who are
plays
some
Dodge.
of the people? Who are some of the people in the act?
Dave Fiebert, his grandfather, Dodge, Tilden's father.
And then Michelle Pauls plays the grandmother, Haley. And then
She's a girl or man?
It's
A lady or a
Haley.
man?
it's a lady.
It's a lady going to play a lady.
A lady playing a lady.
No, we don't know.
Who could imagine?
I don't want to put it up.
Not in this Iron Age production.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
there's no cross-gender roles in this particular.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
production.
And then there's also Ray Saraceni is playing this reverend who we come to meet later in the play, and Luke Moyer is playing my uncle Bradley, who is somewhat sadistic. I guess I'll leave it at that.
He's been through a lot of life trauma, and
Yes.
and it manifests in. You could use the word sadistic.
Yeah,
Certainly anger issues, to say the least.
Totally.
Yeah.
And as you said, this is a family of wackos, is what we come to discover. And then you also discover that we're not very normal either.
So
really.
what was your feelings? And you had to express that feeling that you're not welcome, or it's not what I expected.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. I mean, we go through those emotions and much further.
Emotion, that's
It
the
goes
word.
into something
Rejection.
rejection. There's an incredible amount of anxiety and fear that develops. If you were to see one of your relatives who you've seen many, many times in your life and have a long history with, and all of a sudden they claim to not know you at all,
Oh my God.
is sort of, it's a really shocking thing. And then everything that happens after that, visually and physically in the play, is sort of more shocking. And so the emotions become much more disparate and much more extreme.
But what you're telling me about this show, I have to ask you about the rehearsal.
Sure.
That must be really tough rehearse to come in, when to go out, what to deep, and the boop, and the beep, and the bop.
We're under wonderful direction.
Right.
Who's directing it?
Randall Wise and
great guy.
and John Doyle.
Yeah,
They're
John
excellent.
Doyle.
Mhm.
John Doyle.
Yeah, that's a
right,
shout out
right.
to John Doyle and Randall Wise.
Totally.
And Fran at the ticket office.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
well, those phones are currently ringing off the hook. I hope everyone's calling 610-279-1013 to
Wait,
get
what was that number again?
that number again for the ticket.
610
Yeah, 279
79
1013. That's where you're gonna get your ticket right now, Frank.
All right. Hello.
I think we're not gonna get a call
Hello,
for him
Fran.
now.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
he's
Can
Fran.
you
Fantastic.
this show here? It's going to be on Friday the 21st, March. Yeah.
Right.
I want to reserve 8 tickets. Yeah, 8 tickets. Yeah. I'm going to take my mama and my papa. Okay. So yeah, Fran, nice talking to you. And we'll be there. We're gonna have some dinner first, and then we're gonna see the show.
Yeah,
Okay?
it's a great idea because
Okay.
it doesn't start till 8 p.m.
All right.
So
You save.
bring those
All
8
right.
people.
He's on the phone.
I'm interviewing the cast there. Keep them in shape. Okay. They're rehearsing their lines here. Okay. Thank you. All right. Now we got 8 tickets.
Well,
now.
yeah, and our directors are amazingly supportive. The process is really interesting when we first go into rehearsal. They allow us to explore our characters and the relationships through improvisational process, which I've found to be instrumental for sure.
Sometimes as an actor, I feel like I reject that process a little because not everyone does that. But John and Randy have a really, really good handle on it. And also, they're really passionate and experienced with Sam Shepard's work, so they have so much insight they can give. But it's interesting. It's a hard play.
Is there any cooking in the show?
Cooking, there's dealing with food.
There's
Well, you got-
the
yeah.
nourishment aspect for sure.
You got the carrots.
Well,
Yeah, there's
I've got
some-
the carrots. I like to
Well,
cut the carrots and cook the carrots and do
Here
whatever I
comes the
have to do.
rabbits. Okay.
It's funny that you mentioned rabbits.
Why?
Rabbits make an appearance in the show too. There's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
and there's a whole lot of excavation that has, just like bunnies.
Oh,
there's-
this is a great show, ladies and
We dig
gentlemen.
so deep
we
into
need
it.
this with all the problem, the economy, this and that, the boop and the beep. Everybody's going on everybody else's borders.
Well, this is
Let's
really getting the
go
roots.
and see
Right,
a show
right,
and
right.
enjoy. Sit down, relax, and have a good time. Humor. It's not a joke. Humor. The difference between joke and humor. Okay. And this show has it with a humor, with a story. Now let's go to another clip. Ready?
Sure. Let's do it.
Sure.
Boom.